Chair, Commissioners, you may have seen that there was an application for a certain part of Mr. Mnisi's testimony to be heard in camera. I'm still confident that we can resolve this issue without a full-blown application, but what we've agreed for the purposes of today is that I will certainly not ventilate any of those issues in open commission. For the purposes of taking Mr. Mnisi through his statement, I might merely ask him to confirm certain paragraphs without reading them, so that the content of the paragraphs is confirmed. Commissioners know what they say, but it's not ventilated publicly or shown publicly. And hopefully over the weekend the parties can resolve how to sort out this problem. We're confident it can be.
Thank you. On that approach, Ms. Van here, I don't think there's much to respond to, at least at this stage, not at this stage.
I confirm that we've reached that agreement at this point in time, Commissioners and Mr. Chairman, and we're happy to proceed on the basis as suggested by Mr. Shaskelson. May I please?
Thank you, thank you.
And then just to check that we're all on the same page in relation to documents. Leaving aside the in-camera application, which we don't need to deal with, there should be 6 files. The first file is a file of Mr. Mnisi's statement. And sorry, Mr. Mnisi, can you, while I'm going through the documents, can you also check that you've got that you have everything that you need as well?
May one of the attorneys please go over to just also make sure.
Sorry, Mr. Mnisi, I've just been told that you, like me, are going paperless today.
Yes.
That'll be great for me and you to be on the same page, but I'm going to be referring to file numbers for the purposes of the commission. And there is I just need to clarify with you that you'll understand me when I refer to particular page numbers, because although the numbers stay the same, initially they were bundled differently. So if you're on if what I take the commissioners through doesn't match what's on your screen, let me know, and then I can refer to both references. So Chair,
sorry, Mr. Minister, does this mean you have an electronic version of the files, or not really?
Yes, Chair. I've got electronic versions that were submitted to myself in 4 separate bundles.
Okay, all right.
So, Chair, the first file is Mr. Mnisi's statement file, and it's a small file, but because there was a supplementary statement, and then we realized that the Regulation 10.6 notice to which the statement responds wasn't in the bundle anywhere. We've added them at the end, but the pagination is not consecutive. So the original statement runs 1 to 37, and then the supplementary statement and Regulation 10.6 notice start again at 1. And I'm just looking at Mr. Mnisi as I run through. Then file 2 is the annexures to the original statement. And that runs from page 1 to 437. Files 3 and 4 are WhatsApp chats and annexures to WhatsApp chats. And Mr. Mnisi, this is where my organization changed from the original one. The numbers stay the same, but I have file 3 of WhatsApp chats running from 1 to 329.
My file 3, Chairperson, and evidence leader is up until 669.
Sorry, up until?
669.
Yes, that was my original one as well. That was called Bundle 3 to begin with, yeah.
That's the one.
Okay, so I'll know how to direct you as well as the Commission. And then, so Chair, File 3 is 1 to 329. File 4 is 330 to 664. Sorry, Mr. Mnisi, did you say your File 3 went to?
669. 669.
669?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 664 in terms, 669 including the index, excluding the index, it's 664.
Okay.
My third one.
So, and the pagination is the actual physical numbered page numbers on the page.
The last one on my pack, Chair, is 664.
664, great. Okay. Then, Chair, there is a File 5 of additional documents and File 6 of additional documents. Mr. Mnisi, that's the old Bundle 4. And in its new iteration as Files 5 and 6, File 5 runs to 1 to 229. File 6 runs 230 to 541.
541, that's me.
Great. And then there's the in-camera application at the end of it all. Mr. Mnisi, if at any stage I don't give you the old bundle reference and you're looking in the wrong file, just call me out on this because I should be able to keep track of it all, but I may need some prompting.
And for now, do we just keep File 1 in front of us?
Yes, for now, File 1 and 2, because File 1 speaks to the annexures in File 2. And with that preamble, Mr. Mnisi, I'm going to take you through your statement. And as we've explained to your attorneys and counsel, the way we structure these proceedings is that we take you through your statement without asking any sort of intrusive questions or questions designed to test the version in your statement. You get the opportunity to tell your story without interference to begin with. When we get to the end of your statement, then the nature of the questioning changes. So you don't need to be suspicious of me at this point. There will come a point at which you do need to be suspicious. But how I thought we should deal with with leading you through the statement is really, I will take you to the questions that were asked you in the Regulation 10.6 notice. You will then be able to respond on the terms that are that you set out in your statement, because your statement responds to that Regulation 10.6 notice. So I'll be moving between the notice and the statement, and from time to time, when you refer to annexures in your statement, I'll ask you to identify them, and they'll be in File 2.
Also, Mr. Mnisi, there may be some clarity-seeking questions here and there, but as Mr. Shaskalson says, those will not be probing, so some of them will come from us. Thank you.
So perhaps, Mr. Mnisi, the best place to start is at page 36, where you have signed your main statement. And can I just ask you to confirm that the signature that we see on page 36 of File 1 is your signature, and that you confirm that the contents of your statement are true and correct?
Yes, Chair, I confirm that's my signature. I further confirm that the contents of my statement are true. And
while we are on this basis, can you also then go down to the supplementary statement, which is at page 2 of the supplementary statement, and confirm that that too is your signature and that the contents of the supplementary statement are true?
Chairperson, I confirm on my physical pack, supplementary statement, the signature is indeed mine. I further confirm the contents of the statement.
And then, as I mentioned earlier, the statement, the main statement, responds to a notice that was sent to you by the Commission. Can I ask you to go to page 4 of file, well, supplementary page 4 of file 1, and just confirm that the notice that we see at that renumbered page 4 is indeed the notice to which your statement responds?
Chairperson, I can confirm it starts with a heading at paragraph 2.3.
Then if we go back to the start of the statement, you identify yourself in paragraph 1, and maybe you can just explain to the Commission what your position is as you set out in paragraph 1, and then we'll go further.
Thank you, Chair. In paragraph 1, I state that I am an adult male and I'm currently the Chief Financial Officer of the City of Tshwane Metropolitan Municipality.
Then in paragraph 4, at the bottom, you refer to the notice that we've just directed. And in paragraph 6 to 9, you raise certain concerns in relation to privacy and confidentiality. Sorry, can we take this off the screen? Paragraph 6 to 9. I don't want you to read them out, but I just want you to confirm that the correctness of what you set out in paragraph 6 to 9.
Yes, I confirm.
Then in similar fashion, in paragraphs 10 to 14, you respond to paragraphs 2.1 and 2.2 of the notice. Again, I just want you to confirm the correctness of your response without reading it into the record, and we're certainly not going to display it. But I would like you also you refer in that regard in paragraph 14 to annexure GM1, and can you confirm that GM1 is the document that we see in file 2 at page 3?
Yes, paragraph 10 to 14, I confirm the content of the statements. Further, in my bundle 2, GM1, I confirm it is my annexure to this response.
And if we can then go back onto the public record, as it were, and if we go to